Hey, I'm Dave Delaney, and this is an important message. I saw a post today on Facebook from a friend who lives in North Carolina where the flooding occurred. Now, this isn't relevant to this person or that specific tragedy. This could be specific to anything happening near you. So, I want to preface with that point. He shared the following. It says, "Good old-fashioned bloodshed is the only cure for this country. See you on the battlefield if you got the heart." There were some names scratched out. This type of content that you see on social media is the very type of content that fuels social media as a business. Here's my point. A message like that will get a ton of clicks. The clicks then tell the advertisers that there's lots of activity on that social network. In this case, it's Facebook. And thus we should advertise there because there's lots of engagement. So clicks, engagement, time on site. These are what advertisers are looking for to advertise where the people are. And this is the way these businesses show that this is where the people are. Make sense? Okay. The more divisive the content, the stuff that's tearing apart democracy and making you fear or be angry with your neighbors or your community or your family, the problem is that a lot of this isn't even real in the first place. Misinformation and disinformation are the big problem here. Misinformation comes from people who unknowingly share. Disinformation is if that person doesn't really exist, or they are a bot or a nefarious actor from a different country trying to harm democracy. Because the less we trust one another, the more we fear one another. And the more we fear and the less we trust, the more likely democracy starts to fall apart. And it's falling apart in the United States. So what do we do about it? As a general point here, if you see anything online that gets you upset, gets you angry, gets you scared, gets you frustrated, look at the source. Click the person's profile. Look at that person's history. Are they just spewing hate? Are they even a real person? Are they somebody you know and trust? Google the story itself. Research the story or whatever it is that they're posting to fact check and make sure that what they are sharing is actually true, because chances are it's a fabrication or an exaggeration, or it could be flat out false. The problem is we get so upset in a moment and we share it without thinking. But the problem is that we share it and that share gets shared with other people and other people and other people. And suddenly what's happening is everybody's sharing that fact, which is not actually accurate. Okay, my last point here. The more negative the reaction, the more viral that content may spread online. So as an experiment here, try clicking the thumbs down or the angry emoji. Click that now and see what happens. Let's see if this video actually spreads, because if everybody's giving it a thumbs up and a like, chances are it's not upsetting anyone. And chances are it won't get shared. Let's see what happens. And the last thing I want to point out is to trust people. Trust your neighbors, trust your friends, trust your family, trust your community. Get out there and vote. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you watching this and being angry. Click that button.